Hello again, my friends. Welcome back. We are ready for math. So let's get started. We don't have too many math songs we can do at home that aren't really long that's going to keep us singing forever. But you can always jump on YouTube or go back to our group that's on Facebook and grab the Big Number song or any other of the songs that we downloaded on there. Okay? So let's do the count by tens. Bum, 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 you better be singing. Here we go, count it up, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's how you count by tens. Go again, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's how you count by tens. Good job. All right, before we get started with our lesson for today, I'm going to look out the window and check the weather if I were the meteorologist. And someone's out there today cutting grass, so I hope the lawnmower sound isn't too loud in our video. All right, I can definitely see the sun is shining. I do see some of the trees blowing, so maybe it's a little windy. And when I poked my head outside this morning, it was cold. I think by this afternoon, it's supposed to get warm. So if I were the meteorologist, I would say it's sunny, maybe a little bit windy, and cold. Of course, as the day goes on, the weather might get warmer. I think I would put Weather Frog in his heavier jacket just for now. Maybe he can change into his other one later. And what season are we in? Same season as yesterday. So let's do that 4 season song. Get out your 4. Ready? 4 seasons in a year. I can name all 4. Do you wanna hear? Let's get ready and say them all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. What season are we in? Winter, spring, summer, and fall. We are in the season of spring. It is still springtime, so we talked about at school all the time. Seasons work in a cycle. It never changes. Say the word cycle. So we say winter, spring, summer, fall. Some friends like to say autumn. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. It never changes. So after spring, what season will come next? Winter, spring, summer. And that's most friends' favorite because you get to swim and see friends and do all kinds of fun stuff like that. So our season is spring. We know the weather. Our brains are ready to get started. All right, yesterday we did some graphing. So I figured we would do it again today, but this time I'm going to need you to write it home with me. So just like at school how we have fair sticks, this is Mr. Walker's hat, I borrowed it. I don't have fair sticks at my house, so I just wrote names on pieces of paper, and they're in the hat. So I'm going to draw out 4 names today for our graph. These are names of friends in our class, okay? So let me close my eyes, because cheaters never win. First name, Amanda. So she's going to be one of the students that's going to be on the graph. Cameron. Oh, those are 2 stuck together. Camden S. 1 more. And Adrian. So we have Amanda, Cameron, Adrian, Camden S. And we're going to build this together so it'll be easy peasy for you to write. Okay, when I make a graph, I'm trying to get information about something so I can use some of my math vocabulary to explain my thinking. Words like most and least. So I'm going to put those up here. If we were at school, we would have our vocabulary cards, but we don't have them here at home. So when I use the word most, I'm thinking about the number that is greatest. Sometimes we substitute in words like largest, biggest. The number that is the most is the greatest number. So if we were talking about something you really like, you would want to have the most. So if most means greatest, least means the smallest number, the tiniest number. So when we are doing our graph today, and you're watching the numbers come up and you're going to draw them today, we're going to talk again about most, the greatest, least, the smallest. So I'm going to erase these. All right, now is the time. You're going to need your paper or your whiteboard, whatever you want to write with. Now, I am going to use different colors just so that your eyes can see better like I do in writing time. You do not need to do that. So don't give your moms and dads a hard time if you don't have the same colors that I do. You can just use a pencil or one marker, okay? So first thing we need to do, let's build this together, is draw a straight line across. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm sure my line's a little crookedy. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. So after you have that done, I'm going to write our names. Now I'm probably just going to use shorter names to make this easier for us. And I'm going to write mine. If you want to go this way, I'm going to do mine kind of sideways, but you could turn the paper and write it that way if you want. All right, the first name I'm going to write is Amanda. So I'm going to spell, if it's easy for you just to listen to write, you do that. A, M, A, N, D, A. If you've got to pause, that's the great thing about using a video. You can pause and look and write it. So Amanda was my first friend I pulled out. Next one, Cameron. I'm just going to do Cam B because at school that's what we usually call him. So if you're listening, spell with me. C, you write it. A, M, and then B for his last name. So Amanda, Cameron B, or Cam B, since we've got 3 Cams in our class. Next one, Camden S. Now, would you look at that? We pulled 2 Cams out of the hat. That's so silly. So for this one, I'm going to do Cam S. C, A, M, S. So I have Amanda, Cameron B, Camden S. And then last one was Adrian. For hers, I'm just going to write Adri. She likes it when I call her that. So we're just going to write Adri. A, D, R, I. If your name did not get pulled today, is that a big deal? Nope, because we will do this another day using names. So these are the 4 friends I chose for today. It might be different. Remember, it's fair because I pulled them all out of here. Everybody's name was in this hat. So these are the 4 I chose. So just to recap, you should have Amanda, Cameron, Camden S, and Adrian. Okay? So today's graph is going to be information about marbles. Now, before we left, we were working hard on filling up our marble jar. And for moms and dads that don't know, the marble jar is for a class prize. So when friends make good choices, kind choices, choices that are helpful to other people, really great choices on the rug, I would yell out, get a marble, get a marble, get a marble. And those friends would come up and pop the marble in the bin. And then when the bin filled all the way to the top, we would get a surprise, and we did all kinds of different things for that. So today we're going to pretend these are the numbers of marbles the friends got in a day. So how many Amanda got, how many Cameron got, how many Cam S got, and how many Adrian got, okay? So if this is not done for you yet, pause me and get it ready. I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday and use X's to represent the marbles, okay? So we are gathering this information. All right, my first student was Amanda. She earned 4 marbles. So let me see you make 4 X's on your graph. 2, 3, 4. And you should be counting at home too. And good mathematician double checks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm moving on to Cameron. Cameron had 3 marbles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you don't have to change marker colors. I'm just doing it so your eyeballs can see it better. Cameron earned 3 marbles. Okay, there's that one. Camden S got 6 marbles. Ooh, where's my green marker? 6 marbles. So count as you make your X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Camden S had 6 marbles. Okay, I'm gonna double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last one is Adrian, and she had 8 marbles. 8, holy moly, she must have been making excellent choices. So say it out loud as you count it and write it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy moly, she's going off the charts. 8. So there's all my information. You can finish up while I'm reviewing this if you would like. Amanda had 4. Cameron had 3. Camden S. had 6. Adrian had 8. If I wanted to go a step further, I could write the number next to each of these. She had 4. Cameron had 3. Camden S. had 6. And Adrian had 8. I could do that if I really wanted to. You don't have to. Okay, and then the question is, who has the most? And who has the least? Now let me check this camera. I don't know if you can see the bottom of my board. Oh yeah, I got plenty of space today. Okay, so my first question was, who's got the most? Now, you don't have to write this if you don't want, but if you really want to, you can. This is more of just for us to discuss. And holy moly, is that a crooked line? Let me try that again. Okay, like I said yesterday, the nice part about being home is you can call it out. Who's got the most? Who's got the most? If I look at my numbers or I go back and I recount, I can look, I can visualize and see Adrian has the most X's there. How many did she have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Adrian had the most. Okay, my other question was, who has the least? And it doesn't matter that this friend has the least, because earning marbles, no matter how many you get, is an excellent thing. I'm looking and I see Cameron had the least. In this day that we did, he had 3 marbles, which is still excellent. So I'm going to write Cam B. You do not have to write, like I said, if you don't want. But amazing that all these friends earn marbles. Now we know earning marbles is a class job, so we're going to see how many marbles in this day these friends earned all together. Are you ready? A good mathematician. Touch counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you counting? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Woo-wee, that's a lot of marbles. So I need a 2 and a 1 to make 21 marbles all together. I added all those numbers together. Okay, so this is graphing. We graph to gain information. Could you make your own graph at home? Yes. And if you do something like that, Ms. Walker wants to see a picture of it. Tell mom or dad to text it to me or send it to me, okay? So that I can see your hard work. So today we graphed marbles, the amount of marbles friends earned. You could do a graph about anything at all that you want. Okay, so that lesson was pretty easy peasy. I'm glad you got to draw along with me to do it today to get extra practice. On another day, we will do more activities using names so that other friends' names get a turn to be in the videos too, okay? All right, friends, that is all I have for you today. Moms and dads, please check your emails. I did send out information for our class meeting on Monday at 11. Any questions at all, feel free to email me back, text me, call me, whatever you need to do, okay? My friends, I hope you have a great rest of the day. I will see you tonight for a bedtime story. Mwah.